Hello there, everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you guys hear me? Hi, Steph. Hi, Christina. Great, 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 great. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful holiday. I just wanted to get on and thank you guys. Thank you, Latrice, Trina, Teresa, Christy. Thank you so much. Um, I was doing some meditation today, and I just felt like we need to close this year out, all of us together, and talk about some things. And hi, Elma. And I did some. I was meditating. I did pull some cards, and it just led me to, you know, come on and connect with my peeps and see if we can help each other through the rest of the year and 2025 as it comes in. Um, I feel like we're still in limbo. Do you guys feel that kind of way? In a sense, I feel that we're still in limbo. Hi, Charlie. Elgi- El- Egda. I know I'm not saying that right. Agita? Agita. Hello. Elisa, hello. Oh, yeah. Well, you can always go back and look at it, Elisa. But I'm glad you're joining us tonight, though. Thank you, Tina, for saying that. I appreciate that. It's nice to have like-minded people that you can talk to. This is what's so wonderful about this medium. Um, but anyway, I wanted to throw some cards to see, and I did start throwing some, and then I thought, well, maybe I should get everybody online. But I hope you guys had a good holiday. Things were so busy yesterday. I wanted to get on and say Merry Christmas to everyone. I didn't get a chance to, so I'm saying it now. Happy New Year and all that good stuff, guys. But I was thinking about you, but I had family come over. Hey, Steph, and everything, and it's just one of those busy days. So okay, Alisa said yes. I rewatched the last one and was so touched by your message from all the mothers. Yeah, left a comment about mine. Thank you for that. Oh, you're welcome. Guys, and I do see your comments. I just haven't had a chance to go through them and reply yet, but I will. Thank you, Christina. Thank you for all the hearts. Thank you so much. Okay, so guys, let's get started. So, as we end out 2023, I'm asked 2024. Guys, what am I thinking? 2024. We don't want to go back to 2023 either. But as we end out 2024, I'm asking Spirit to give us the message that we need to hear right now as we end out 2024. Okay. All right. I'm excited for 2025. What about you guys? I really am excited. It's just that this whole thing with the politics, but it's like I'm feeling like we need to just try to move on from that. Okay, Carrie, nice to see you. Thank you for joining us. Yeah, I think it's time for us to kind of move on, and that's the message that I was getting from Spirit. And I'll show you those cards too as we move on into the reading. I'm so glad you guys could join me. All right, Spirit, talk to us about what it is that you want us to know. What is it that you want us to know about 2024? Give me the message, Spirit, to give everyone at this time. And guys, I do meditate, pray, ask for protection before I go on. So we're all protected here, guys. Hi, Rhonda. Okay, so let's see what we get here. And these cards are called the Eye Oracle for those who follow what I'm using. Okay, so I laid out 5 cards here. And the first card up is obstacles. Yes, we've had a lot of obstacles during this year, especially when we think about politics and that kind of thing. There's been decisions made that didn't go the way that we were expecting in 2023. And this card says the friend. And I think we were talking here, Spirit is talking about Kamala, or it could be anybody that you think at this moment that you can think of that helped you through 2024 to help you get over those obstacles. This is like a female person or female energy. It doesn't have to be a female person, but someone that kind of has that comforting energy of what females have, that kind of thing. Usually females are a little more calming. That's just that's just how we were made. We're a little more calming. We're a little more, we connect a little more than the male energy at times. So, but of course, female and males, some males have a lot of female energy too. So it could be a male in your life that you can connect it to that helped you through making the decisions. But there were definitely obstacles. And with this 5 coming up, I think what Spirit is also saying, 5 is also about change. So we can look forward to change as we move into 2025. Okay, so support is the next card up. And this is interesting because I feel like Spirit is saying that we are all supported. Sometimes we forget that Spirit is always here with us, supporting us. And I think we forget about that at times, but we are being supported. So don't forget that, guys, as you wind out the year and we see how things are going to go. Don't forget that you're always supported. And Spirit is committed to that. This is what I'm hearing. So, guys, I guess I feel like I want you to think a little more deeper as you meditate. Some people don't, but just, go within yourself. If you pray, meditate, whatever it is that you do to make life better for yourself. As you think about things, wherever you are, whenever you decide, you could be walking, you could be just daydreaming or whatever. Just remember that Spirit is committed to us. And Spirit has always been there. Even through 2024, we may feel like we've been a little lost. But as we move forward into 2025, remember that this is a commitment to all of us here. Connect to Spirit because Spirit is always connected to us. And so this is going to help us as we move along. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Yes, thank you, Elisa. Everybody, please like, share, all that good stuff. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Carrie says, I've been down a rabbit hole watching so many different mystical people on YouTube for a few weeks now. So many pull a tower card. Yeah. I pulled 4 on the last video. Each person got a tower card. Says many different, um, many different. I'm not sure what that is. D is. I have so many questions. I'm fascinated. Those tower cards can mean good things, and of course, the only thing is with when you get tower cards, it's all about change. It's all about destruction. Something's got to change in order for something new to come in, guys. And I think that's what Spirit is saying, because when I did Kamala got a tower. I did Biden got a tower. I did Elon got a tower. And I did Trump, of course. Trump got a tower. But it's all about shaking things up, because it's time for us to have a change. This was all in the same reading. It was like, and you see it in the title, it says Four Towers. It shocked me too, but towers can be good things at times. So, yeah. Oh, thank you, Carrie. Yes, I think if you're here, you're meant to hear this message. Well, as far as come, we we know you're not talking about, oh, Marlenia Grifter Trump. Okay. Um, let's see, what else did I miss? Okay. Yes, Darla, I missed you guys too yesterday. I didn't get a chance to get on, and I was like, oh, I got to get on today. Yeah, I just started. Yes, Spirit has our back. So as we go through the rest of this year, we keep, I thought by now we would have heard something from Biden, but we haven't. So it's still like we're kind of in this limbo thing. And we're still waiting. And most people thought that we are going to hear something, but we haven't. So anyway, just know the Spirit has your back, and there's going to be change, even with this obstacle in the middle of this reading. It's not a tower, but there's going to be still some obstacles that we have to go through. And that 5, as I said, that 5 is about change. So there is going to be some change. And, we have to make decisions in our life. How are we going to let this affect us as we go through, you know, 24, the rest of 24 to 25. Try not to let it just get you down, because I think that's part of the thing, is that a lot of us we were so disappointed when the decision was made that he supposedly, whatever. Anyway, we know what really happened. But when that decision came down, I think everybody was shocked, confused, and everything else. So okay, I see NATO, I see Mark Ruta. Okay, and Carrie says, I have felt like something is up with the decision, and I stumbled on the tarot search bar, and holy moly, you are all so incredibly intuitive and saying what I felt. Good, good. I'm glad that it's working. Hi, thankful. Good to see you here. Hit the like button, everybody, as you come in, please. Okay, now, I started pulling cards, like I said, just for myself before I got on to see what was going on. And so I'm just going to lay them out as I pulled them, and then we'll move on from there. And I started pulling like oracle cards. And this is just, we're talking about moving into 2024. And as we move on from here, I think I'll end it with, pulling some cards on the major players right now, such as, who and who. Sometimes I don't even want to say the names, but you guys know who I'm talking about. The I'll say T. Rump and Leon. How about that? Mark Rutte is pissed. Russia wouldn't let that plane land. They could have saved those people. Yeah. It's getting crazy, guys. It's just getting crazy out here. I don't know. I'm feeling like they're just, I mean, I think they're afraid of NATO. It's just a big bluff. I mean, um, he has to pretend like he's all that. So, and we talk about Russia, we're talking about Putin. We're not talking about all the people, the people in Russia, because they're not that way. Okay, this card jumped out. And the first card that jumped out here, guys, is chain. And it says, a chain of events that will affect your life. I'm going to put that right up there. See what else do we have. Tree, affairs with your family. The tree is all about like your ancestry tree and that kind of thing. And then we have the second carrot. And then we have boot. And it says, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay? Increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals, which is a great thing. Tarot cards are usually set in their meanings, even though a lot of people use them. Hi, Layla. A lot of people, in which I do too, I use them intuitively. And oracle cards can have almost anything on them. They can say almost anything. They're totally different. And you'll see, because I'll pull, if you hang in here with us, I'll pull some tarot cards and you see the difference with them. Okay, so as we look under the chain here, and it says chain of events that will affect your life. Now, I'm using different oracle cards. This first group is called the O deck, OH. Okay, doesn't have anything to do with that person. But anyway, this is called letting go. Letting go. So I hope you guys, that's in focus enough for you guys to see it. There is a person here that's all alone. And what I'm getting from this card of letting go is that it's time for us to let go of what's happened. We can't keep dwelling in that. That is one thing that we have to understand, guys, is that there's the negative energies and the positive energies. We want to move on to the positive energies because that's the only way we're going to manifest what we really want. We don't want to stay in that negative space in which we're drawing more of that negative into us. So Spirit is saying to let go. And sometimes you have to be alone in that letting go. You see this one person here, all alone, standing there, head down or to the side. It's kind of hard to tell, but it's down and to the side. It's like he's really thinking about, yeah, I might be alone in my letting this go, but I'm ready to release it. We've got to move on. We've got to move on. So Spirit is saying, as you move into the new year of 2025, you have to let go of what's happened in the past. Don't dwell in it. Okay. And then we get the altar of earth. Who asked about the difference between the oracle? See, oracles have words on them, such as this, that helps you intuitively know what Spirit is telling you. Okay, so this one is all about limited, limitless prosperity. Okay, we want to prosper. We know that those people, this is something, guys, you need to think about. You know, those people, such as T Rump and Elon, they're prospering, even though they're using us to, they're putting all that negative energy on us. They're study counting their coins. Okay. They sometimes know something that we don't know. And the thing that Spirit is saying here is that you have unlimited prosperity. You already have it. You don't have to ask for it. You already have it. But in order to receive it, you got to let go of that feeling that you're not prosperous. You got to let go of all those negative beliefs of things that are keeping you down, such as those people up there with all the money. They can't keep you down. They can't keep you down. But if the more you dwell in the feeling that they have something to do with your prosperity, the more you're going to be let down. Okay, so this is what Spirit is saying. Let go. Let go of that so that you can receive what you need to receive. And then this card says a powerful move. Okay, so if you really decide that this is what you're going to do, powerful things are going to happen for you. Okay, this will be a powerful move because you're moving out of that despair, you're moving out of that victimhood and that kind of thing, and you're moving more into spirit. And that's when spirit opens up and tells you, okay, this is the reason I wanted you to do this is because you can see the other side. Okay, so as we go through this from 24 to 25, guys, we need to know that we need to listen to what spirit is saying to us. Let it go. Let those people go. And because it's all what's going to happen, guys. Us worrying about it, it's not going to change anything. And I'm sure we know that. But we got to move on and make things better for our lives as we go into 2025. And 2 and 5 is a spiritual number 7. Okay, it's all about spiritual. And I think is what's happening is that we're being moved into accepting our spirituality more. I hope you guys would join my and a lot of you did, and I want to say thank you so much. But join my members group because we'll talk a lot about this kind of thing too. Okay, so the next group that I have up here is about affairs with the family. Affairs with the family. Now we know that a lot of family. There's been a lot of back and forth in families about the two, T-Rump, Kamala, that kind of thing. There's been a lot of back and forth going on about that, and so some families have been a little split apart a little bit. I mean, sometimes we already have that in families, but this kind of thing has made it even worse for a lot of people. So I think Spirit is saying that we need to don't let this kind of thing split you and your family up. Okay. Okay, guys, as we move into 2024, the feeling I have is that, of course, there's people out there that wants us to conform. But okay, this is the card that came up for that. Conform, and there's a nurse there. Again, I'm using the O cards, okay? There's a nurse there. And now I'm thinking that, yeah, there's going to be people that wants things to be a certain way. We still don't know how this is going to go. Okay, we know what Spirit has been telling us. And I know for certain my personal feelings, guys, and this is for entertainment purposes only. Kamala will be president. The only thing is we don't know exactly when. I, and I do feel like it'll be 2025, but we don't know if he's going to be whatever, he may be in there for a minute. Whatever way this happens, we know that Spirit is going to put Kamala in there, okay? But whichever way it goes, we're going to have the people who want him to still be there. There may be some disruption. And I'm saying that because with this card here, looks like there's going to be some stuff happening and maybe some disruption. And here's a nurse, and there's people that may be affected negatively, like, people doing some stupid things that may put people in the hospital or whatever, doing things to harm people. And I say that because here's the Tower card. Here's the Tower card right beneath this conform card. And I listen to what the Spirit is saying to me through the cards, that there is going to be some definite disruption as we go into 2025, guys. We have the Tower here, and it says chaos and destruction. So we can expect that. I'm not going to say that it's going to be just widespread, just all over the place, but we know where the MAGA people are. However it happens that he's not in office, they're not going to be happy. Okay. I think that some of them are regretting the fact that they, went with him, but there are going to be some people that are not going to be happy, and there may be some disruptions in some places. So when it happens, guys, you won't be surprised because we know already that if he gets sworn in, he's not going to stay in. Spirit has been saying that it's her turn, and maybe we do need to learn more lessons because a lot is coming out since he's been in office. We're learning, or since he's run the first time, and even now, we're learning about how corrupt the political system is. So I don't know. Maybe the Spirit wants us to know more about that before he totally takes him, moves him out of the way. I'll put it that way. But we just have to be patient, and we'll have to wait and see how it works out. But here's the card, guys. Okay, it says a higher view. I'm talking about it, and it's sitting right here. A higher view. Spirit is looking at this, looking down at this. And we have to look at the big picture too. There's a reason for the way things happen, the way they've happened. And so we got to look at the higher view also. So, like I said in the beginning, we're not alone. Okay, and as we move on to the third section of this reading, we have the boot, and it says, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay, this is where you're taking into your own, you're collecting your own power. Okay, you want your goals to come about. You're going to have to focus on you. Okay, because those people, like I say, they're already doing what they need to do and that kind of thing. So maybe this is where Spirit wants to say, take your power back. Take your power back. Spirit is saying, I've given you this power. Why are you giving it all to someone else? They are using their power in a negative way. Okay. But Spirit is saying, don't worry, I'm going to take care of that. But at this time, the goals that you want to achieve, you need to look at what is best for you. Okay. So it's going to be a lot of intimidation. Okay. We're going to be intimidated in so many ways. And I think mostly through the media, guys. I think that right now they're frightening a lot of people into thinking that, you can't do this without them and blah, blah, blah. But yes, you can. I'm telling you right now, you can. Okay. So don't let them intimidate. Don't let other people even intimidate you. As you listen to these politicians talk, there's so many ways it seems like now that they're coming up with that they can get him out, not to be sworn in. But we got to figure out, we got to wait and see which way it's going to go. But in the meantime, there's going to be a lot of people that are on his side that's kind of trying to intimidate people into thinking that this is the way it is and this is the way it's going to go and you can't do anything about it. And he's going to take this from you and he's going to take that from you. No, remember about your prosperity and the powerful move. Don't listen to that, okay? You are your own person, okay? You are your own planet. You are your own universe. You figure that out for you, how you're going to move forward, no matter what happens. Okay, and then we have the star, spiritual rebirth, okay? This is under what you're going to do for yourself as you move into 2025, okay? We're being moved into more of that spiritual rebirth. Okay, this is what Spirit wants us to do, and we're being slow about it. And a part of that is because of the way that we have been taught as society. Okay, we have not been taught to understand our own spirituality. We've been taught that we have to go. For those of you who have been religious or maybe still religious, that kind of thing. And I have a feeling that most of the people in here don't think of religion in a sense. We've kind of like putting religion to the side. Now I believe in God. I believe in the creator. I believe there's a higher power, and that's who I talk to. But I don't believe that I have to have someone in the middle to go to God for me. Okay? That's what I don't believe. And I think this is what Spirit is getting us to understand, is that we can get Spirit without that other person in the middle. Okay? And I think this is what Spirit is saying. Spiritual rebirth. This is for you. This is for you. Spiritual rebirth. So understand that this is where Spirit wants us to go. And this could be a part of T. Rump's mission, even though he doesn't know it either. Because when we come here, we do have, there's things that we come here to do. And I feel like this is a part of his contract that he was sent here to do. So he's mixing things up. He's stirring things up. We don't know how far it's going to go before we get to where Spirit wants us to be. But Spirit is saying like, hey, I had enough of this mess. Y'all better straighten this mess out. This is how I feel like he talks to me, You got to straighten this mess out so we can move forward. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Jam, I hear you. Okay. And thank you, Darla. Darla says Mary is my fave. I like R and C. Oh, Rosie. Okay. And I don't care for all the stuff she says she does. If that's what it is, the format is okay. 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 And then the last card that Spirit is telling you about yourself here is a merry motive. What is your motive for moving forward? Okay, this is all for you. You got to have a why. Why, why do you, I'll just say this. Why do you want to take your power back? What do you think is going to happen when you take your power back? And for some of us, we don't even know that we're giving the power up. But if you're looking for the politicians to do certain things or you can't live the life you want to live, then you've given up your power. Okay, so we got to let that go. We got to let that go. That was the first part of the reading, letting it go. So what is your motive for making your life better? Why do you want to do that? You got to have a why, guys. So, make sure you really think about that as we move into 2025. Make sure you know what is best for you and don't become intimidated by what you hear on the news, what the politicians are saying, that kind of thing, because you have your own personal, you can reach God on a level yourself. And if you listen to that still voice, when you ask a question, he's going to give you the answer. Some people just don't know how to listen to and to hear spirit, but we cannot be without spirit. Know that, and know that things are happening for our good. Okay, so I hope you guys would take that to heart as we, move on. Mary, do what do friends that say? Why believe in that? Wait a minute. Jam says, Mary, what do say friends that say? Why believe in that? I guess I don't understand what the question is. Jam, can you rephrase that for me? Oh, what do you say when friends say, oh, don't believe in that? What, don't believe in spirit or tarot or whatever? It's up to you what you believe in. Okay? We all have our way of connecting. Like, for instance, these cards are just a way of connecting because spirit speaks through us. Now, I don't always have to have the cards because I know how to listen. But I think that what you have to do is you have to connect yourself, Jam, and spirit will give you those answers. They don't have to believe in what you believe in. That's the first thing we do, is we're trying to always do something to please everybody else. No, please you. Please you. It's all about you. Please you. They don't have to conform. You don't have to conform to the way another person wants you to be. Okay, that's not why you're here, to conform. You will never be a happy person if you're trying to make everybody else happy because you're going to believe the way that they said you should believe and that kind of thing. I think that if you're here in this group, you know the difference. And you can't bring everybody along with you because everybody's not in the same place, and they won't be until it's their time to be. If they're not willing, you can't make them. And Tina says, I don't talk to people about the cheating unless, oh yeah, yeah. I don't bring up politics either unless as a matter of fact, I don't bring up politics. Somebody else brings it up, you know, I may say something about it, but if I see that they don't think it's, something happened, I just leave it alone. Because like I said, I saw her 4 years ago being president, and I know that energies change, things change, that kind of thing. But it keeps coming up that that's the way it's supposed to be. So that's what I'm listening to. Okay. So, Lobro, you're talking to somebody else. They say tarot is satanic. Do I look like I'm satanic to you guys or what? I think that I look like spirit is moving through me more than anything else. So if somebody wants to say that to you guys, I mean, that's just that's their thought process, and that's fine if that's what they want to believe. But you don't have to believe what everybody else wants to believe. Oh, thank you, Layla G. That's nice to hear of you. You say I'm an angel. Well, I hope that spirit, and I talk to spirit about this a lot. I just want to make sure that I'm giving you guys the right message. And I always ask that spirit moves through me to give you what you need to hear. So um, that's all I can say. And I do believe in spirit. I believe in my guides and all that kind of stuff. So, you guys, you got to be confident about what you believe in and ignore the rest. Um, Lowbrow, yeah, I'm thinking soon too, but okay. I'm okay. January 6th keeps popping up. January 6th was the last time that, a few years ago when he did that to stop the certification. And maybe something will come up this certification. And I'm hearing January 6th. But um timing, I just I just don't feel like he's gonna be there, guys. I don't know what's gonna happen. Thank you, Darla. Thank you for that. Carrie, thank you. Thank you, guys. That makes me feel good. Yeah. Jam says it calms me and helps with all the crazy stuff that's going on. Ooh, Carrie, you were raised in a Mormon cult. Yes, you don't have to have a middleman. See, once you connect, you realize that you don't. And um, there's different ways. There's different ways of connecting. Some of us have experiences that make us know that we don't have to have a middleman to connect. Something happens and then we realize, oh, but for me, I think I was like 8 years old when I started asking questions because things didn't make sense to me in church. And I kept getting different answers. It's like, well, whatever the pastor says now, it's okay. But then I'm like, well, what about God? Didn't you say that God makes the rules and you can't change the rules that God made? But when the pastor says, oh, it's okay, now we can do that, then it's okay. I could never get down with that. And so I've been asking questions since I was old enough to figure out that something wasn't right. So that's my story. And all these years, I at some point I tried to make other people happy and conform, but I was not happy. And I just asked God, show me. And hey, that's all you got to do. Trust me. There is a way. If you ask, you shall receive. And when you ask God to show you the truth, you will be shown the truth. That's it. And you don't have to try to convince anybody else. Okay, Lopro says that I've heard from a couple of people, and last stream you did, I think you said December 26th, but correct me if I'm wrong. I could have. I don't. Sometimes I'm channeling, and I'm not sure, but I could have said that. Growing up, we weren't allowed to use even regular playing cards, so I was very scared of tarot. But I've been watching the community for 6 months and have discerned that it's not evil. No, it's just another way of connecting. It's just another way of connecting. And there's lots of ways. I mean, yeah, pray for those. You're right, Christina, that's passed when January 6th happened. And so many people, a lot of people took their own lives and that kind of thing. That was just sad, just sad. Okay, I'm trying to read the comments here. Jam says, I've been watching tarot cards and astrology and mediums since the election. My spirit told me to. Okay, there you go. There you go. Thank you, Layla. Yep. Ninya says, the most pain I ever felt came from church folk, and that's true. So your spirit told you that it was okay to, so you were directed, for a reason. Um, yeah, Roseanne says, it's a tool like rosary beads. Yes, yes. Yeah, Barbara, the bare truth, Barbara. You said you feel like the dates are accurate. They just haven't shown us. Yeah, see, that's it, guys. We are not going to know. They're still trying to figure out how to bring this to us. You guys seen all the tower cards that are dropping? There's tower cards dropping everywhere. It's going to be a mess. Okay, it's going to be a mess, and that's just the bottom line. They are not going to tell us what is going on, and I don't think uh, Joe and Kamala, did they ever leave the White House? If they were there over the whole holiday, guys, something is up. Something is up. I mean, that's just a natural. They would have been with their families. They dropped everything, went back to the White House. It's something big going on, but we just don't know. And they're not going to tell us all the little details. First of all, they don't want to get people on edge about anything. And second of all, they got to figure out how are we going to tell this to the American people without starting a civil war? Trust me. There's a lot going on that we don't know. There's a lot going on that we don't know. Yeah, Christina says, low bro, do what makes you happy. And that's right. That's the whole point, guys. We have to be happy for ourselves. We can't. If it's not making you feel good, don't do it. That's all I can say. Yes, and the church actually used to use psychics and astrologers for guidance and some say they still do. Right. And not only that, guys, the church uses witchcraft. Now they like to say that people that read tarot cards and that kind of thing, have been called witch, whatever. But do you know that the word witch means wisdom? First of all, people need to understand what they're talking about. And second of all, the church does all kinds of spells and stuff within the church, but people don't understand that that's what's going on, or they overlook it, or they think that because it's happening in a church, all these rituals and stuff they're doing, that it's okay. Yeah. Okay. Elisa, I saw or kind of skimmed over something about that. You said, didn't the Pope open the gate of hell on Christmas? Now, the Pope, guys, that's another whole story. And I can't even get into that. But hey, they are a reason that all of this religion is going on in the first place. And they have a lot of secrets that they're holding on to that, well, one day we will hear about them all, but because it's going to come out, and I think it's all going to come out. It's manifesting right now to come out, is what I believe. Spirit is getting us in the right place to be able to accept it and to know that we're not alone, because for some reason we lost all that. You don't let your left hand know what your right is doing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, Barbara, you're right. The church calls the psychics prophets. What's the difference? What's the difference? And it's a lot of fake prophets too, so whatever. But you know that, Barbara. Okay, Layla, yes. What do you have? What questions do you have? Um, I think we looked at 23 and 24. So if you got a question concerning what's going on, not personal, of course. I'm not doing those, but yeah, put it in the chat and let's talk about it. Tina, you made a good point. Enough of church. We're not meant to be there. We are light. Yes, I agree. Da Vinci Code. Yep, 2025 is about illumination. It's a 9 year. 9 is all about humanitarian. I think that yeah, there's going to be a lot of awakening in 2025. Okay, Layla, what do you want to know? Do you want to know? You want to talk about T-Rump? We can talk about T-Rump. Let's see what he's doing these days. As soon as I find the cards I want to use for him. Let's see. Oh, here. Give me a good question. Okay, that's fine. That's fine, low bro. We can use the rods too. Okay. Carrie says, what should we be proactively doing to make things better in 2025? Okay, let's see. All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna use these. What should we be proactively doing to make things better in 2025? Okay, Ruth, I get it. Get some rest, honey. I know the feeling. Right. Nanya, I hear you. Okay. What should we be doing proactively to make things better in 2025? Thank you guys for the hearts. I appreciate them. Okay, talk to us, Spirit, about what should we be doing to make things better in 2025? Okay, the Six of Pentacles came up. It came up in the reverse. And normally this card is about giving and receiving. But since it came up in the reverse, I think it's talking about more receiving than it is the giving. Of course, it's always good to give, but you want to receive. And I think Spirit is saying here, it's time to receive the information that Spirit is giving you, that's coming forth. Okay? It's time for you to understand that what spirit is asking you to do, how that spirit is trying to kind of beat us over the head to see the truth. So it's time for us to receive that. And then we have the Eight of Swords, which also came up in the reverse. Normally, this card would be about feeling trapped, tied down, mentally. You're not thinking. You're entrapped because of something that you're mentally feeling. It's not really that you're trapped, but your mind, you're listening to things that your mind is telling you, and you're being, that's how you're being um, directed. It's because you're feeling like you're entrapped. Okay, so this is in reverse. So spirit is saying, release all of that. This is, as to me, spirit is saying this is what you have to do for you. If you want to be proactive about it, it's what you do for you. So far, these first two cards, that's what spirit is saying. Okay. So if you're entrapped because of something you're believing, because somebody told you you should believe it, or your mind is going there, well, I don't know really, should I believe this way or that? Just like we were talking about the tarot cards. It's time for you to really release it and get out of that entrapped mind and open up your mind so you can think bigger, so you can get the abundance that spirit has for you. Don't tie yourself down with thinking. Don't put yourself in a box. Okay, is what he's saying. Then we have the Five of Swords that's showing up. Again, guys, fives are all about change. It's time for us to change. We can't change anything but ourselves. That's the only thing we can change. You can't change anybody else. Okay, so spirit is saying it's time for change. Again, this is a sword card. Whenever we talk about swords, we're talking about the mental state, our mental state. So it's time for us to change some things there. We have the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands is about plans, making plans, being proactive, taking some action in order to do what you need to do for you. Okay, this is what spirit is saying. Whatever that action is that you need to take care of yourself, you need to do it. Okay. And then we have the King of Wands here. And to me, people, like I said, I read intuitively. To me, this is spirit saying, I got your back. Whenever you make that move to do whatever it is that you need to do for you, I got your back. This lion is behind this king here, this King of Wands. The King of Wands is all about action and getting things done. And I see this as spirit saying, I got your back. Okay. Then we have the Eight of Cups. This is about walking away from things that no longer serve us, is what spirit is saying to you. Okay. So don't hang on to things. First part of the reading that I did, we talked about letting go. Don't hang on to things that don't serve you anymore. It's not doing you any good, guys. You got to let that go. If it's not serving you, walk away from it. And I'm not saying, of course, guys, don't do anything drastic. Okay, this is about you. Okay, I don't know the situation that anyone is in, and I'm not telling you to just abruptly change your life. But if things are not serving you, you need to really think about where you're going, where you want to go, that kind of thing, and take it upon yourself to make the change that's going to improve you. And you will see that once you improve you, people will follow. You know what I'm saying? They have to see it in you before, there's no convincing people. There's no making people do what you want them to do. You can't change other people's will. There is nothing that you can do and to make somebody conform. And you don't want somebody to conform. Fix yourself. That's what spirit is saying here. Okay. All right. Allison. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Aries says tarot and oracle cards have been around centuries. Yep. Yep. Before the Bible even existed, people were doing things, you know, to work with spirit. And you have to understand, guys, the Bible was not that old, okay? And how many times have they re-edited it and fixed it to do this and that? And that's what made me fall out with it, because I'm like, okay, so why can't it just stay the same? Why do we have to keep editing it? Okay, Mark Ruda, I'm trying to see if Layla, did you ever ask a question? Because you were the first one that said, okay, maybe you don't have a question. Oh, Nancy Pelosi. Okay, I'm going to go down the list here. Okay, so Allison says, I'm curious about Nancy Pelosi. Has she had an epiphany since her fall? Okay, trying to figure out how to. Why are you saying that? Has something changed? Somebody saying she's going to go away. So, okay, talk to a spirit about Nancy Pelosi. What's going on with Nancy Pelosi? What's going on with Nancy Pelosi at this time? Talk to us about Nancy Pelosi's spirit. She feel. How's she feeling? What is she thinking? Nancy Pelosi. Nancy Pelosi. Okay, these cards fell out. She's thinking about her family. And Judgment in the reverse. She's thinking about the future. And she's thinking about things that happened in the past. Or this is in the reverse, so she's thinking about maybe letting the past go. Because this card, the Six of Cups, it's all about remembering things that happened in the past and trying to relive them. So maybe she's ready to let it go. So let's see what else. I don't know if that's an epiphany, but see what else about Nancy. We have the moon in the reverse. Okay, we all know that the moon is about things that are in the dark, the unknown. So maybe she's ready to let some things come to the light. Secrets, of things that she knows about. Maybe she's ready to let the public in on some things. And then we got the Hermit. Okay, guys, I think whoever said it, yeah, she's probably ready to go. The Hermit. No, this is the Hierophant. I'm sorry, the Hierophant. Of course, this is about institutions and laws and things like that. It can also be about, religious states of mind and that kind of thing. So she's thinking about those kinds of things. She's thinking about institutions. We have the Nine of Cups in reverse. It's usually about your wishes coming true, but it's in the reverse. So she may be ready to let go, to move on. So make sure my cards aren't all in reverse. Oh, they are in reverse, guys. They are. So this should be her wishes coming true. But still, we have the moon here. The moon is all about secrets. So she's hanging on to some secrets, and she wishes things could be the way that they were in the past. But they're not. So, I mean, That's what she's thinking. Let me fix my cards here. Um, she's waiting for some things to happen. Um, let's just see what else we can find out about that. Now again, I have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So mentally, she's feeling like I think she's definitely just from the energy that I'm getting from these cards, she's ready to let go, to walk away, but for some reason she's still here. Got the Five of Swords again. A lot of mental stuff going on with her. So maybe, she's just in thought about what she's going to do. We have the Ace of Wands here. Again, intuition is kicking in for her. What else, Spirit? The Queen of Wands. I don't know what is she a Leo, guys? If she's a Leo. I'm not sure. But Nancy Pelosi, I got a feeling that she's trying to work some things out intuitively. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure if she believes in magic. Does anybody know? Does she believe in astrology and that kind of thing? Oh, I think I heard that about her before. So she's working some things out. She knows when to do what she needs to do and that kind of thing. And she's making plans. She's making plans. But I'm getting the feeling that she's ready to go. That's the feeling that I'm getting. Okay, let's see what else. She's ready to go. Low bro. Let's see. What about AOC? She like Kamala are for the people. And what about RFK Jr.? RFK Jr., he is just a... Okay, let's see. What can you tell us, Spirit, about AOC? AOC. Give us some information about AOC, Spirit. How's she doing? What does her future look like? What does AOC's future look like? What does AOC's future look like? The three cards that fell out, I'm going to leave them there, guys, and see what else we get. The foundation is the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, which this is all about celebration. So, yeah, she's thinking like Kamala. She's thinking about winning. We have death and rebirth. This is all about change, transformation. She wants things to change. We already know that about her. We have the Fool. She's willing to take those risks. Whatever it takes, she's willing to take the risks to make things happen. She wants to move on to higher ground. She's sick of playing games with people. Okay. She's ready to move on to, smoother waters. She wants to see change happen. And she's been disappointed in the way things have been going. But she knows the Nine of Cups here. She knows that her wishes are going to come true. So she's working on that. And we have the Magician in the reverse. I think that she feels like, she's working on this, but she feels like there's a lot of things that have been in the works that makes what she wants harder to obtain. She knows that she has what she needs to do her job, mentally, physically, all that. She has all the tools that she needs, but she's always being stopped. So she got to figure out a way to get around these things that are, that's blocking her. Okay. And RFK Jr. He's a disappointment, I'm sure, to his family. Okay, tell us about RFK Jr. Spirit. What's going on with RFK Jr.? Hit the like button, guys. Those of you who haven't, hit the like button for me, please. Thank you guys in advance. And I appreciate you guys being here. I know it's late, but I'm one of those people, sometimes I like to do what I need to get done so I can come here and just quietly, be with you guys. So thank you for hanging in here with me. Okay, RFK Jr. Spirit, talk to us about him. What's going on with him? What is going on with RFK Jr.? What is his future like? Spirit, talk to us about him. What is his future like? All right. Let's see. Eight of Wands in reverse. Eight of Wands is normally about information coming in really quickly or travel, that kind of things moving really fast. So whatever, okay. So I feel like with this card, it's saying that the fast track that he was on with T-Rump is going to slow down. Okay. Because I think that he had someplace in his, he gave him some kind of position. And I think that's going to quiet down. So we don't have to worry about that. We don't really have to worry about T-Rump either. They're not reversed, but I'm getting these reverse cards for these people. Okay, so we have the Two of Pentacles, which is about choice and juggling. The choice has been made. He is not going to be in the position that he wants to be in, guys. We have the Page of Cups. This is going to be very emotional for him because he's going to get the message soon. He's going to get the message soon that he's not going to fulfill that place that he wanted to fulfill in Trump's cabinet. And then we have the Moon. There's a lot of things a lot of secrets. There is also, I feel, because this is just coming to me, guys, that mentally there's some things going on with him too. Okay. He's not playing with his full senses here mentally. He has a problem. He's on the defensive. So somebody's already said something to him about it. We have the Two of Wands. So again, we're talking about choices. We're talking about plans. He's going to have to make some new plans because he's not going to get what he wants. And then we have the Knight of Swords. So information coming in really quickly about what's going on with him. But he's done. We don't have to worry about him. He's done. Okay, let's see what else we have. Oh, thank you, Kira. You said you needed to hear this. Okay. Okay. Layla wants to know about Mark Rutte, and what he's gonna do about Putin and the plane. Okay. Okay, let's see. going to use a different deck. Okay, tell us about Mark Ruta. Dr. Oz. Did he get a place in the cabinet? Okay, tell us about Mark Ruta and what is Mark Ruta going to do about Pookie and the plane? All right, so we're talking about Mark Ruta. Okay. He's going to do something, guys. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 4 cups, which means he's disappointed. Mark Ruta, of course, we know that he's very disappointed. But here we have the 9 of Wands, and we're talking about, this is about information coming in quickly. But yeah, he's going to do something. It's like something is being tied up here. And then we have the 8 of coins. He's working on something. And we have the Knight of Wands, which means it's coming quickly. Something is going to come quick. We just haven't heard yet. He's working on doing something about the situation. And then we have the Hangman. I think from looking at this card here, I think he's kind of taking his time to figure it out. Although this Knight is moving pretty fast with the information. Maybe this is the information about what happened, how it happened, that kind of thing. And with this Hangman here, there may be some delay in him doing whatever it is he's going to do about it. But he is going to do something about it, because we have the 5 of Cups here, which is about regret and, somebody's heartbroken. He's feeling, I think Mark Ruta is feeling really upset about what has happened. So again, we're talking about something changing with this number 5 here. Okay. And then we have the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, he could be traveling somewhere to get more information, or it's all about the action, the information, the messages that are coming in, and also the travel. So no, he's not going to sit back and just let this go. Something's going to give. Something's going to give with this. Let's see what else can we find out about this. Yeah, we have the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands. Again, he's going to take some action to make some changes. So guys, let's look at Pootie, because people keep saying things about him. Like him for entertainment purposes only, not being around much longer. So let's see what's going to happen with him. Okay, show us Putin Spirit. Show us what's going on with Putin. What's going to happen with him? That was a good question. Something is going on, though. Show us Putin's spirit. Show us what is going on with him. What does his future look like? What does Putin's future look like? What is future? And I'll do a Celtic cross on this. Okay, we've got the hangman that comes up again. See, this is what put me in the mind of Putin in the first place. This hangman. So this is about delay or things happening slowly, crossed by temperance. Again, patience. Let me read on and see what else. Okay. Yeah, the 9 of Cups. Which is about wishes coming true. That's the foundation. But Putin, to me, is another one that's working some black magic. Okay? I mean, just look at this 9 of Cups here. It's a little different from the normal 9 of Cups in the deck. And I feel like he's doing something. Okay? That's the foundation. He's giving all the 9 of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So we have the 2 9s, but let me continue. In the past, we had the Hermit, which is in the past, he was sitting around analyzing things, trying to figure out what his next move was going to be. And I guess that was it. Then we have the Ace of Coins. We know that money moves him. So this is about, more money coming his way, more prosperity. We have the Moon. Okay, so this is all, guys, this first part of the reading is all about things that happened in the past. This is the Moon, which is something that's hidden. Okay. Then we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah. This is how he's feeling. Now he's feeling all tied up mentally. He's feeling like he's trapped. He's trapped. And we have the 10 of Wands here. Again, we're talking about people see him as a burden. Okay, this is how people see him now. He's a burden. And then in the hopes and wishes, we have the 10 of Coins. He's hoping that he can hang on to his prosperity from this. Okay. It's the 10 of Coins. And he's hoping, because see, remember, crowning it was the Ace of Coins. So it's all about the money. What he did is all about the money, of course. Wow. This is the final outcome, guys. This tells us everything right here. We have the world in reverse. Things are definitely coming to full circle for him, but not in a good way. This is the world in reverse. Everybody's going to see what's going to happen with him. It's going to come full circle, but not in a good way, in a negative way. Let me see what else. Okay, Spirit, tell us more about this. We have the 9 of coins. This to me, with these 9s showing up here for him, it's like I said, we had a 9 at the bottom of the deck. We got the 9 of cups. I feel like we're getting close to the end. You can only go to 9, and then you start over again. Okay, so we're getting close to the end with him. We have the 5 of cups. Regrets. He's regretting what he's done. He knows that people are looking at him in a negative way. So yeah, now that he's done that, he's regretting it. And then we have the 4 of coins. We're talking about his money. He's been so stubborn. He's one of the richest men in the world, of course, and he's still thinking about hanging on to his power, his money. That's all that's going on in his mind, is his power and his money, and thinking about how to hang on to. But I think he's realized that he's messed up this time, and everybody, the world is against what he's done. And yeah, things are going to come full circle, but not in a positive way for him. So that's what's happening with him. Yeah, so it's not going to be a good outcome. Let's see. Let's see if I forgot something here. Dr. Oz. Yeah, he does have an MD degree. Yeah, he wants him to be in charge of. Is it him to be in charge of healthcare? I thought it was somebody else. Okay, let's talk about Dr. Oz, Spirit. Tell us about Dr. Oz. What's going to happen with Dr. Oz? Jan says, Pootie. Oh, yeah. Linda G calls him Trumpenstein. Okay. Tell us about Dr. Oz. What's going to happen with Dr. Oz, Spirit? Give us his future, Dr. Oz. We have the 9 of coins. First card, and it's crossed by the Magician. He's doing some manipulating. He's counting his money, but he's doing something very manipulative. Well, we know that's how he is anyway. We have the 3 of wands here. I think okay, I just get the feeling, guys. I don't know if this is true or not. This is for entertainment purposes only. But I think that he could be in Russia's pocket also. So when you hear it, guys, you heard it here first. Okay. And then we have the king of swords. Okay. So in the past, this is in the past, he was a smart businessman. I don't know how smart he was as a doctor. I don't get that he's a smart doctor, but and then we have we have the emperor. The emperor, he wants to be in charge. Yeah, that's his whole point, is to be in charge. And you can see that coming through with him as far as I'm concerned. He thinks he's very arrogant. Okay, and then we have the King of Cups here. Normally the King of Cups to me is Biden. This is coming up in the near future. So we're getting into the future. That was in the past. We have the 10 of coins here. Okay, for him, it's all about the money. The money. These people, it's all about the money. He gets the world in reverse too. People don't like him. Okay? People don't like him. And then we get strength. So he's hoping that he's strong enough to hold on to this position, that things work out the way that he wants. That's in the hopes and wishes. So that's what he's hoping. And then we have the hangman again. Okay, so there's going to be some delay, guys, in this whole Trump fiasco. Okay, there's definite, because we've gotten it on two different people. So let's see what else we got here. We have again, we have temperance. Again, this is about patience. We're getting the same cards. And then we have the moon, things unknown, secrets. Okay, so we're getting the same thing about his cabinet. We have the Ace of Cups. This is kind of like about a relationship. We talk about cups. I think this is more about how he's feeling about this position that he's been granted through somebody who's not going to be there. He thinks that's a good thing. And then we have the Three of Pentacles. So he's doing a lot of collaboration with a lot of different people. But from these cards here that I see, again, coming up again and again about people in his cabinet, things are really delayed. Things are moving slow. So this is telling me that, in a sense, we may not hear things as soon as we want to, but they know they know what's happening. They know that things are going to be delayed for them. So that's what I'm getting. He is not, things are not working the way he thinks they should work. Things are moving slow. Things are delayed, just like with JFK. And that's what, that I thought that's who was supposed to be his person over health. I don't know why I thought that. Oh, thank you, Ruth. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Okay, Jim. Okay. Layla. Okay. Hey, Ruth. Okay, Tina. They can all be in charge. Yeah. You're right. I don't know who was supposed to be. Maybe they had. I don't know how they're working that. Money greedy, yes. What did Oprah see in Oz? Oh my God. And Dr. Phil. Yeah. Um, yeah. That's a good question. You know, we have to, sometimes we have to think about Oprah sometimes too, you know. I don't know what's going on with Oprah. But the people that she hung around with, I don't know. I don't know what she saw in them, but she was pretty tight with all of them. And maybe that was her way of getting close to the money, you know, bigger money. The more people that she hung around you know, with money, the more she thought that she would have. Because you know, the people you hang around with is the people that you're most likely to be like. So, oh, Tina says, "What up? What's up with Biden?" Well, let's see. I think he's ready to kick ass, as you say. And if he is, it's about time. I think he is. So, really, you know, I think he's just biding his time. Okay, let's see what's going on with Joe Biden's spirit. Thank you guys for the hearts and things. I appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, let's see. Mark Meadows, is he out the picture? Isn't he going to jail or something? Okay, tell us about Joe Biden's spirit. Although I guess he could, you know, well, didn't he turn on Trump? So I don't think he could get a pardon. Didn't he turn on him at one point or something? I don't know. Joe Biden's spirit. Talk to us about Joe Biden. What's going on with Joe Biden's spirit? Give us information about Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Show us what President Joe Biden is up to. What is he up to these days, spirit? Talk to us about Joe Biden's spirit. Okay. Okay, we're getting temperance here, guys. Again, he's moving. He's being patient. He's been patient. Okay. And it is crossed by. Oh, the chariot. He's ready to move, though. He's ready to make his move, guys. And it's coming in quickly. And this is also a card of success. So we'll have to see what happens. But that's maybe he's been patient and now he's ready to go. Okay, let's see what else. Crowning him is the Seven of Wands. Again, we're talking about he's on the defensive. So he knows that what was done is not right and he's defending himself. He's defending Kamala. Okay. Oh, we get the Ace of Swords. So in the past, he got the truth. Okay, he got the truth, guys. This is interesting here. So he did get the truth. Celebration. Three of Cups is crowning this. Okay, so they've been celebrating. They just didn't tell us. Okay, and then the sun is in the near future, guys. This makes me happy. All the exposure is coming out. Everything's been exposed. And whenever you see the sun, think about joy and things that are happening that are good. Okay. Wow. So it makes a difference, the people that you read on and the energy that you get from them compared to the other people that are negative people and the energy you get from them. I'm getting all good energy here, guys. I'm still. Two of Cups. Okay, so they have made a decision. He's made a decision. He's working with, well, I'm thinking Kamala, but whoever he's working with, they've come to a decision about what they're going to do. And it's a good decision. They're happy about their partnership. They're happy about their decision. Three of Pentacles. Okay, so he's been collaborating with a lot of different people to see what he's going to do about this information that he's gotten in. Look at this. Guys, can you see this? You see all the celebration going on at the White House? Okay, I'm just going to leave it up here for a minute. This is the Four of Wands, and we're talking about celebrations. We're talking about the bottom of the deck is the Queen of Cups. Girl, now y'all know this is Kamala. Wow. Oh my goodness. Things are happening, guys. We just don't know it. He's being slow about it, though. I'm looking at the bottom of the deck here. Yeah, and well, that's the first card. Is that the first card? That slow pace with this, but his intuition is telling him this is the Ace of Wands here. He's very intuitive and he's making his moves. Okay, so this is good. This is a new beginning. Okay, I feel better too, guys. This energy is totally different from the other energies that I just read on. Yeah, they don't want to celebrate yet because it's people that are not going to celebrate, guys. You know that. There's people that are not going to celebrate. Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Tina. I really appreciate you. Thank you for sharing yourself with us. You make the world a better place. Oh, thank you. That I feel you make the world for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Move faster, please. Well, with this chariot card here, options back and forth. But it looks like things are going to be good, guys. Got the Queen of Wands at the top of the deck again. Okay, so whether she's the Queen of Wands or the King of the Queen of Wands or the Queen of Cups, that's what's on his mind. Yeah. It's sad when people you like aren't who us as fans aren't who they claim to be. Yeah. But just greedy. That's why, what I was saying at the beginning of the reading, that's why you need to focus on you and making your life better, because that's all they think about is themselves. Yeah, that is nice of you, Tina. Does Elon and Trump know it's closing in on them? I think they do, but let's read on it. I'll go back into that energy again. But we'll see what they say, what it says. Okay, so I'm gonna have to ask separately. Let's ask, Elon. Or Leon, whatever his name is. I know it's Elon, but could be either. Okay. Does Elon know that it's just a matter of time before all the information comes out about how he manipulated the vote? Does he know? I'm just going to pull 3 cards on that. That should give me a yes or no. Does Elon know that things are closing in on him? Spirit, talk to us about Elon. Does he know things are closing in on him? Okay, let's see what the energy is here, guys. First card up. Okay. I keep turning my cards upside down. 10 of Swords. Betrayal. Stabbed in the back. He knows. We all know that there's been some kind of a whistleblower out there. Yeah. So he feels like he's been stabbed in the back. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Um, his structure is falling apart slowly. Okay, and he knows it because the Pentacles um, are about structure, planning, focus. It's also besides money, but this Eight of Knights is one of the slower nights, so he knows that it's coming. Okay, he doesn't know when exactly. Five of Pentacles. You see this card, guys? I hope I can get it up to my camera so you guys can see it. Okay, that's how he's feeling. He knows his time is up. Five of Pentacles. He's feeling left out in the cold. Things are not going his way. That's wonderful. Okay, so yeah, he knows it's coming. And let's see what Trump knows. I'm sure he knows too. See from yeah, he's crazy anyway, though. Okay, let's see. Does Trump know that they are that they have all the information they need to sit him down, or whatever they're going to do with him? Does he know that his time is up when it comes to the presidency? Does Trump know that his time is up when it comes to the presidency? Does Trump know? What is he thinking? Okay, talk to me, Trump. Does Trump know? The Queen of Swords jumped out. I think he's thinking about Kamala. I really do. He's thinking about her place. I'm going to put that back in. If it comes out again, we'll know it's supposed to be there. That's what's on his mind. There's no telling what he's thinking about her either. But let's see. Okay, we want to know about Trump's spirit. Does he know that his time is up? Okay. Okay, guys, he's been made an offer. You know, we keep seeing this car. I keep seeing this car with him. They're making him some kind of offer. Okay. And we have the Page of Swords. So, yeah, he's been enlightened. He knows. He definitely knows that something is coming. He knows it. We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. You know, this card is about walking away. He's not ready to walk away from it, though. See, this is going to be a problem, guys. He's been made an offer. He knows that they know what happened, but he's refusing to let it go. That's where the problem is going to come in. Yeah, an offer's been made, but he's still hanging in there. Okay, so we have the King of Swords. I think that's the law, the government. I'm just going to do a little longer reading. He's looking. We have the Three of Wands. Okay, so either he's looking for help from overseas, or he's planning to move overseas. Okay, something's going on with that. And we have Judgment in reverse. I think that he wants to hang on to the past, the way things are, like leave it like it is. You know, I won, blah, 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 that kind of thing. I think that's what he's looking for. So he's going to be a big problem. Well, we already knew that, though. But I mean, they already know. He knows. Yep. Yeah, he knows what's up. Now, I think if he would take that offer, or whatever it is, however way they wanted him to do it, they would tell us something. They would make up something. Okay, this happened with Trump, blah, 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 blah. They would make it good so his people wouldn't be upset. But they can't do that yet. She sees him running on plane and trying to escape, but they get him and put him in cuffs, really. Well, let's see. I'm going to use, since he is a criminal, guys, I'm going to use the true crime oracle cards. And I'm going to ask about him running away. Okay, it was on Rosie and Karina's. Well, let's see what we get here, and then I can use the rods. Yeah, he's not going to want to take the deal. So they got to do something else different. And they've probably been, I don't know. Have you guys heard that he's been doing anything lately? Anybody? Has he been playing golf or anything? Okay. Will Trump try to run? Will Trump try to run? I've gotten that before, but not on a plane. And then, I was like, well, if he tried to run, he would have to have help from like the Secret Service. This is why, if he leaves this country, guys, trust me, a plan has been put in place and the government knows. All they're thinking about now, I think, is keeping this country from going crazy. Okay, does Trump have a plan to leave the country, to run? Does he have a plan to run, Spirit? Okay, guys, here we go. Okay, there's been meetings. See, he's meeting with people. Okay, let's get this in focus. Here you go. He's meeting with people, and that could be just even the Biden people that he's been meeting with. Says marriage or wedding. So is he thinking about, I know he's not thinking about Melania. Tunnel. Now this tunnel would make me think that, yeah, he may be thinking about doing something, trying to escape. But I'm going to ask the rods. And this says abuse and neglect. But look, it has chains there, guys. Chains. Let's see if we can bring this into focus. There's some chains there, like maybe he may be locked up or something. But let me ask the rods. We're going to find out if he's thinking about it. But I would think that the government would say it's okay, you can leave. But I don't know. Okay, Center. Can I ask you a question about Donald Trump? Yes. Thank you. Center. 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 Is Donald Trump planning to escape the United States and go to another country? Okay. He is, guys. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. So there you have it. Let's see if he will get away. Okay. Okay. Can I ask you another question about Donald Trump? Yes. Okay. Thank you. All right. Center. Okay. Center. I have to ask the question first, guys. Come on, center. Okay. Will Donald Trump be able to get out of the country? Says yes. Thank you. Okay. Will the government of the United States know about his plans? Will they know? Yes. Okay, guys. See, I keep saying if he gets out of here, there's no way he can get out of here without them knowing it. But who cares how he gets out of here? Yeah, probably. Um, Barbara, you're probably right. Some secret agents are going to go with him, Secret Service agents. Yeah, because it's going to be set up. We're just not going to know that it's a setup. There's no way. Think about it. All these people that are around him and watching him constantly, how is he going to leave the country without the United States government knowing that he's left the country? Unless he says he's going somewhere and just won't come back, maybe. But okay. I got another question, guys, for the rods. Okay. Thank you guys for all the likes. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Okay. Can I ask another question about Trump running away? Okay. Yes. Thank you. If he gets out of the United States, if he leaves the United States, if he runs away from the United States, will the government know about it? Thank you. Okay. Another question, please. Will the government help plan to get him out of here? Yes. There you go. That's the only thing I can think, the only way it can happen. It's the only way it can happen. Because we have to think critically about these things, guys. People don't just disappear that are ex-presidents and we don't know, and they don't know about it. Yeah. Layla, yeah. Yeah. You think he may end up coming back? Do you think he's gonna last that long? Or I don't know. I think too much. Okay. So his health might get so bad, but that then it's gonna be the end, is what you're thinking. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just have to ask because I'm like, okay, how how is this gonna happen? I always like to dig deep in this stuff, guys. I'm sorry. I mean, I'm not sorry, but I mean, you know. Oh, you're welcome, little bro. Thank you for being here. Okay, let me ask. Okay, okay. Layla, I got you. Hmm. Okay, let's see. What's a silly question? Um, will Trump? Okay, can I ask another question about Trump, Donald Trump? Am I talking spirit right now? Okay, thank you. Okay, okay. I have another question about Donald Trump. Will Donald Trump leave on horseback? Will he leave on horseback? No. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What's another question I can ask them? Will Elon Musk fly him to Mars? Will Elon Musk fly Donald Trump to Mars? No. So, so they're talking to me. The spirit is talking to me. Um, okay, Mr. D. Fagan says Guantanamo. Okay, will he end up in prison? Will Trump end up in prison? I'm getting a yes. Okay, so he's going to come back. Okay, guys, something is not right here. Okay, I need to ask you another question, Spirit Center. It's about Trump. Is that okay? Yes. Um, will Trump end up in Guantanamo? Okay. So will he leave the United States first? Yes. Yes, on both of those. Thank you. Will he stand trial in the United States? Will he stand trial in the United States? Yes. Okay, so let me ask you this, Spirit. Can I ask you another question about Donald Trump? Are we asking you too many questions about Donald Trump, Spirit? Are we asking you too many questions? No. Okay, guys. Okay. Um, okay. So, will he run away from the United States? Yes. Thank you. Will he be, okay, center, will he be returned to the United States unwillingly? Yes. Okay, so hey. Okay. Okay, so it looks like he's gonna go. But then okay. Are when he leaves, okay, center, center. When he leaves when he runs away from the United States, will his Secret Servicemen be involved? Yes. Hmm. Are they the part of the United States government that will know about his leaving? Yes. Thank you. Um, I'm trying to figure out. Okay. When he leaves, does Joe Biden know that he's planning to leave? Does Joe Biden know that Donald Trump is planning to leave the United States of America? No. Okay, guys, you got it. The Secret Service. The Secret Service vetted me before so that I could sing the anthems. Okay. For the Prime Minister of my home country beliefs. They give me oh, they give me a tie pin to wear at the event I could have given the pen to anyone. Oh, really? Is that easy? Okay, Layla. I never tried that before, but I'm glad you mentioned it now. Yeah. Hmm. The spirits are right because you told me my dog will be okay, and he has a super quick. Oh, good. I'm happy to hear that, little bro. Wow. In a month or two, and he healed in 2 days. Wow. That is wonderful. I'm happy to hear that for you. Okay, Jugan says he will disappear and set the record straight about his health. Layla, you said his own prison. Well, let's ask Tina. Will he end up in prison because he didn't take the deal? But then he's going to try to get away. Yes, congrats on your dog, is what Jam is saying. I'm happy to hear that. Okay, Barbara, you said, yep, we know in Agent 2, and all they need is a bachelor's, and they don't have to be smart. Okay, that's funny. Are you talking about the agent that you know? Okay, okay. Barbara, you said, Mary, I love your content because you make us feel like investigators. Yeah, I have to go deep. I'm sorry. Okay, what was the question I was going to ask about? Okay, Tina, you asked, who said that? Let's see. See, I forgot that fast. That was funny. That was funny. Was I looking at the one where Layla said he's going to be in his own prison? Well, maybe that's it. I think that was a question. If that's not, guys, put it back in the chat. I'm reading so many things that's making me laugh. Okay, 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 okay. I need to ask you another question about, okay, thank you. Center, center. Um, will, will Donald Trump be in his own mental prison? Yes or no? Yes. Okay. Will he be put in a prison? Wait a minute. See how I can ask this. Will the prison he be in be of his own making? Will it be center? Will it be a prison of his own mind? Okay. Yes. I'm getting yes with that. Okay. Will okay. Will the government confine him to a prison? No. Okay, guys, you got it. You're right. It's going to be the prison of his own mind. Isn't that something? Okay, Layla says, is Kamala still at the White House? Now, when I asked on Christmas Eve, I think they were still at the White House. So let's see. Okay. Is Joe Biden still at the White House? Yes. Is Kamala still at the White House? Is Kamala Harris still at the White House? Yes. Did Kamala spend Christmas at the White House? Yes. Thank you. Did Joe Biden spend Christmas at the White House? Did Joe Biden spend Christmas at the White House? Yes. Well, were they working on information that they received about the fraudulent election? Yes or no? Yes. It's being slow about it. Did Thank you. Did they already make Donald Trump an offer? Yes. Thank you. Center. Did Donald Trump accept the offer? Did Donald Trump accept the offer? No. Okay. Will Donald Trump, okay, center, I need to ask you another question. Another question. Can I ask another question, please? Yes. Okay. Thank you, center. Will Donald Trump be the president of the United States of America? Yes or no? No. Um, will Donald Trump cause problems for the people in America? Yes. Is this center? Center. Thank you. Thank you. Is this because he refuses to admit that he messed with the election? Yes. Thank you. Okay, you got it, guys. Yeah, take the deal. He won't take the deal. He's not going to take the deal. Spirit said he's not going to take the deal. You know, his ego is too big. Why would he take a deal? And plus, he wants his people to make sure he gets in office. Okay. I think JD Vance, I think we figured that out earlier that he did talk. Well, let's see. Okay. Can we ask you a question about JD Vance? Can we ask a question about JD Vance? Yes. Did he turn on Trump and give the government information about what was going on? Yes. He's been too quiet. He had to do something. They forgot about JD Vance. Okay. What does a big thumb mean? A big thumb? I don't know. What are you talking about? Um, that's a good question, Lobro. How will this end? Let's see. How will this situation end with Trump trying to be president of the United States? How will it end, Spirit? Talk to us about Trump. How will it end with him trying to be president of the United States? How will it all end? How will it all end, Spirit? Okay, how will it all end? Okay. Disappointment for somebody, and I think that's Trump. Okay. Crossed by standing his ground. So he's disappointed that they found out the truth, but he's still going to stand his ground. We're talking about the past. Okay. Um, the law, King of Swords. So the law is going to get involved some kind of way. So this is already, okay, guys, we're talking about, I think the cards are telling me what's already happened. This has come full circle now for him. Okay, we have the world. The Ace of Pentacles, which is a new beginning. This is a new beginning for him, even though he doesn't want to accept it. We have the Ace of Cups, and it is very, very emotional for him. Five of Swords, we're talking about regrets, disappointment, wishing that it had come out another way. That's in how he's feeling. That's how he sees things. He's really disappointed and, regretting things. This is how we see things. We see things as people coming back together, the United States coming back together again. How is it going to end? Betrayal, stabbed in the back, disappointment. His world just, turned upside down. That's the Ten of Pentacles there. Seven of Pentacles. I think this is about him just waiting and watching to see what's going to happen. The longer he can keep this going, the better. You know how he is delay. Okay, Spirit, I need you to clarify that Seven of Pentacles. We want to know how this is going to end. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, guys, I just heard burial. I'm just saying, that's what I heard, so I'm telling you guys. Heartbreak, broken heart. You might have a heart attack. That's how it's going to end. That's exactly how it's going to end. Oh, okay. You're saying a thumbs up is for new subscribers. Okay, Christina, thank you. I didn't know that either. Thank you for all the new subscribers that are checking in. I appreciate you guys. We have it right here. Yep. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Swords. So he doesn't want to take that blindfold off and see what's really happening. So he's going to end up, we may see him, and I heard burial, okay? That just came in my mind. But he may, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm only reading the cards, listen to my guides. But this is what might happen to him, little bro. So there you have it. That's how it might end. Yeah. Uh, you know, well, yeah, he won't be sworn in. And because Vance just came into my mind too, but he won't be sworn in. And if there was election interference, there's no way Vance can get in either because they got all the information they need to keep him out too. For Jam. That better him than us. Okay. All right. That's true. That is so true. Okay. Got a big thumbs up. Okay. So great. Yeah, I think he's a whistleblower, JD Vance. How the Supreme Court, how about the Supreme Court? What's going on with them? Supreme Court. We only have 2 or 3 people in there we can count on, guys. Oh, why did the lovers jump out for the Supreme Court? I'm going to put it back in, but it's like they're making choices. But if it comes back out again, then we'll know we need it to keep it out. Okay, tell us about the Supreme Court. What's going on with the Supreme Court, Spirit, just in general? Give us some information about the Supreme Court. Give us information about the Supreme Court. Can you tell us about the Supreme Court in general? They're still trying to manipulate things, guys. We don't have any hope when it comes to them. We have the magician in the reverse. But I don't think it's going to work for them like it was before. Okay, so things are going to change. Then we have the chariot. Chariot is usually, it's about things moving quickly, traveling, success. But usually when it comes to him, to Trump, things move slowly. But this is about quick action. They're reminiscing about the past, about the way things were in the past. So they already got the tower. In the past, they got the tower. Okay, I'm beginning to think that they found out some things about the Supreme Court too, guys. Yeah, here's the White House again, happy. So some things have come out. See, we're just not hearing it. There's some things that have come out about the Supreme Court. And it's about the money, of course, the money that they've been paid, that kind of thing, to do whatever it is that they do. So it's like some of them have retreated. Some of them have, maybe some of them are ready to let go. Maybe, okay, I think this is about some of them retiring so that everything doesn't come out about them, information about them. So I think that some of them are thinking about retiring. Um, have the Six of Swords. Somebody's going to pass. This is about moving to higher ground, but just the energy that I'm getting around this card is someone's going to leave, but not because they retired. But we do have someone retiring too. We have the Knight of Pentacles, and we're going to get the information. It may take a minute, but we're going to get the information about it. I think the whole structure, something's going to change about the structure of the Supreme Court. But it's not going to happen quickly. Now, they're going to have to replace these people, at least two, one retiring, one passing. But then they're going to do something with the structure of the Supreme Court. We'll hear about that too. Okay, we have this five of Swords. So we're talking about, the things that they've done, that they've tried to get away with, the things that they've done because they had the power to do it, but now they're being found out about it, basically. Then we have the Eight of Pentacles. Again, I think this is about the restructuring of the Supreme Court. I don't know if they're going to add some more people, or they may be doing the thing where they can only be in there for so long too. That might be part of it. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, she watches over the money. I think that they're going to find out, well, we know they're going to find out about all the money that they were taking, how they were being paid to do whatever they need to do. And Thomas is coming to mind right now. This could have something to do with his wife too. He could be the one also that's going to retire or leave for some other reason. But there's going to be some woman involved that's going to be involved with the money. Put it that way. And she's going to come. Things are going to fall for her too. Now, she doesn't have to be in the Supreme Court, but she has something to do with it. I wonder, okay, what's her name? Amy Cole. Amy, whatever her name is. She could be in there because of some money, and she may have a downfall. She may come out too. So we'll just have to wait and see what else we have. And we have the Knight of Wands. So the information should be coming in quickly. Now, when we say quickly, the universe may think, different timing, but something's going to happen with the Supreme Court. There's going to be some changes. Yeah, I think when it starts coming out, it's going to be a lot of stuff at one time, guys. The petition to impeach Thomas from the Supreme Court be recognized and he'll be removed. He may be well, let's ask. I'm getting a feeling that he won't be removed because of a petition, but we'll see. Let's ask. I'm going to feeling it's going to be one or the other that I just told you about. Okay. Will Thomas be one of the people, Clarence Thomas be one of the people that leaves the Supreme Court in the near future? Yes. Okay. Will it be because of a petition that's been signed for him to leave? Will it be because of a petition? Yes or no? Come on. It's not saying. Okay. Let me ask you again about Thomas. Can I ask you another question about Thomas? Thank you. Will he retire from the Supreme Court? Yes. Will there be another person leaving the Supreme Court besides Thomas? Yes. Thank you. Is Thomas ill at this time? Is Thomas ill? Yes. Thank you. Center, 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 center. Will Thomas retire because of an illness? Will he retire? Yes. Thank you. Will he remain on this realm, this side of the veil, long after his retirement? Will he remain on this side of the veil and this realm long after his retirement? Yes or no? Okay, so we're getting no, guys. That's what I think is going to happen with him, but I don't know who the other person is. Okay, let me ask this question. Will there be term limits set? Nope. Okay. Will there, okay, Senator, will there be a big shakeup in the Supreme Court because of corruption? Yes or no? Will there be a big shakeup in the Supreme Court because of corruption? Yes. Will more than two justices leave the Supreme Court? Thank you. I know that time is not relevant in spirit, but I'm going to ask anyway. Will they leave in 2025? I'm getting yes. So, yeah, Supreme Court, there's going to be some shakeup there, guys. Yeah, I think when it starts coming out, I think that that's part of the thing is that when they start talking, we're gonna learn a lot, even though we're still not gonna learn everything. Yeah. Move the media. Yeah. 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 I'm reading your comments, guys. Okay, so he's going to retire. He's going to get sick and retire. And then he won't be with us very long after that. Talking about Thomas. Oh, thank you, Allison. Thank you for subscribing. All right, guys. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you guys. I am going to get off of here. Mike Johnson, also known as Trump's Little Johnson. Okay, let's see what's going to happen here. Because, yeah, the other guy can step in if he steps down. Jam, I think she's already gone. I really do. I think she's already gone. I mean, she just shows up when I think I read on that before. She got her somebody else. She just hanging around because for entertainment purposes only. Because she kind of has to right now. She's already gone. Okay, talk to us about Mike Johnson's spirit. Tell us what's going on with him. What's going on with Mike Johnson? What is he feeling right about now, Mike Johnson? All right, Spirit, talk to me about Mike Johnson. Tell us what you want. Queen of Cups. Okay, so I think Kamala's on his mind too. Crossed by the King of Swords. Again, we're talking about legal stuff here. When you see the King of Swords show up like that. Okay, so what did he do? We have the King of Pentacles. Okay, I'm reading on Mike Johnson right now. So when we talk about the King of Pentacles, the foundation is Trump, the money man. In the recent past, he did try to move to higher waters because he helped with keeping the government open. Okay, so yeah, that's what he did in the recent past. Four of Swords. Okay, so he's thinking about retiring maybe. Getting some rest. That's the crown. That's crowning it. Well, let's see. Let's keep going. Page of Cups in reverse. The cups are all about emotions and relationships and that kind of thing. So I think that he's seeing, yeah, I think he knows that their relationship really is not working. It's not going to work with him and Trump. So he feels like he's in a strong position right now with Strength card there. But he knows that there's a lot of things that's going on in the background. There's a lot of secrets. And they know that he knows a lot also. in the hopes and wishes. Now, he wants to stay in the position that he's in. That's his hope. That emperor showing up there. Final outcome. There's a lot of chaos, fighting within. Okay. Okay. Will he? I don't think he's going to do that though. Will he turn on Trump? Will he turn on Trump's spirit? One card, yes or no. Get the world card. That would be a yes. But why would he? It's not going to help him to turn on Trump unless he's done something that Trump has against him, is holding against him. The world card, I think, is just things coming to an end for him. I think he's done as far as that goes, but let's see. Center. Will Mike Johnson turn on Donald Trump? Will Mike Johnson give up information concerning Donald Trump? Yes. Does he need to stay out of jail or something? What did he do? They all did something, so I can't even remember what his. Oh, he took some money or something, right? I can't remember what he did. I know, Jam. I'm surprised. Sometimes the rods and the my pendulum surprises me when I ask the question. Okay, about the money. That's what I thought. I thought I remembered something about the money. Okay, so maybe it'll keep him out of jail. If he, I mean, I think all these people. Okay, let's ask. Okay, since Biden has been at the White House over his Christmas holiday, I want to ask you a question about that. Is it okay? Thank you. Have they been talking to Republicans about Donald Trump and getting them to turn on him? Yes or no? Yes. So are many of them okay? No, I need to ask it differently. Um, I need to know how many they've talked to. Okay. Have they? Okay. Has Biden let them know that if they're not honest, they could go to jail? Has he talked to them about that? Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Center. Are many of them making deals with Biden? Are many of them making deals? Yes. Thank you. Will will some of them be asked? Will they be asked to step down from government? Yes. I don't know, guys. So it looks like he's been talking to them. I don't know. I mean, I guess we won't know, but yeah, I guess they gotta turn on him to keep themselves safe. But here's the deal. I hope that the deal is because I think a lot of them, okay, the first time around for Trump, he already had a lot on a lot of people, which is why they kept doing whatever he wanted them to do. So he knows a lot about their misdeeds and all that kind of stuff. So he uses against them. Okay. Because I don't think because like, oh God, my mind's going too fast here. What's his name? Lindsey Graham. Okay. Of course, we know he hated Trump in the beginning, but Trump, Trump threatened him in some kind of way. And so he started siding with Trump. And what's going on with him anyway? Um, so we know that Trump has a lot on a lot of people. And so now they get a chance to tell all without themselves going to jail. They just have to step down. Okay. All right. Okay. So Biden talked to others in the Republican Party. Yes. Thank you. Did he also talk to some in the Democratic Party that were doing things? Yes. Thank you. Okay. Um, did he make them an offer that would keep them out of jail if they talked? Yes. Thank you. Was the offer to was one of the offers that they had to leave the government? Yes. Okay. Why is that a slow yes? Okay. Was there another offer also? Was there more than one offer? Yes. Did it depend on the crime that they committed? Did it depend on the crime? Yes. Will some of them be staying in government? Will some of them have the opportunity to stay within the government? Yes. Okay. Um, did some of them, did some of them do criminal things? Yes. Thank you. Will they have, those who did criminal things, will they have the opportunity to stay within the government? No. Okay. The ones that did, thank you, Center. The ones that did immoral things, will they have the opportunity to stay in the government? Yes. Okay. So it's going to depend on what they did. So some of them are going to get, me too, a glass of wine. Okay. Guys, I'm telling you, when we find out, we are going to come out here, we're going to celebrate. Okay. It says, okay. Yeah. Hopefully. Yeah, so some of them they're going to have different deals, it looks like. So we'll see some of them stay in office, depending on, because I believe that the thing that happened with Lindsey Graham maybe was immoral. Okay. I don't know though. Did he do some things overseas? I don't know. But some things he held over people's head because of just things that people didn't want to come out, you know. And so I think they may get a different deal than the people that did criminal things. So I think that's how we're going to have to look at it. But we'll never know. We'll just have to see who steps down, who leaves, who retired, that kind of thing, and then we can kind of go at it then and figure out exactly what happened. Okay, guys. Dang, I've been on here almost 3 hours, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you for all the likes, and thank you for um, the super chats. Thank you for the subscribes. And I will probably Well, I think this is the last Saturday in the month in which I will be talking to the membership only. So if you guys are interested in that, sign up for the membership because we're going to have conversations in there that we don't have on here. And I will see you guys again. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon. Bye. Good night, everybody.